congratulations to your 14th place here at Costa Brava 2012. What an awesome result.
Yeah, couldn't be more stoked. Thanks Chris.
And the best of it is you made it to your first final in your entire career. Yeah. First BWA final. Yeah, so did you celebrate it already?
I had a beer, maybe two, but not more, because it was yesterday and we were supposed to compete today as well. So yeah, very happy, and yeah, what can I say? It's a final, you know, top 8, PWA, the best guys in the world. Just felt awesome.
Did you expect to go there? You did a lot of good racing in the 2 weeks ago here at the IFCA event. Almost made it on the podium, I have to say.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything, you know. I was just taking it day by day, start by start, heat by heat, kind of, you know, focus on the next start, focus on the next jibe, you know, just to, you know, didn't expect really anything, thinking about more how to do it than about the actual results, and I think it kind of worked for me, you know. I was much more relaxed than Korea or Reggio, and kind of had the good rhythm from the start, and somehow it just all clicked, you know. And that final was like the cherry on top of the whole cake, you know.
If you compare a quarterfinal, a semi-final with a final, is there much more pressure in a final?
I didn't feel it at all, because I felt my mission was done already, you know. When I got into that final, I was just like, let's just have some fun. And I kind of stopped on the line because I thought maybe Björn was going over early, and that kind of didn't, you know. Everybody went and I just stood there. So that final I didn't do really good, but I'm still super happy to just make it there, you know. That semi-final, making it there, you know, was already much more than I expected, you know. I was struggling to get through the second round. Is such a hard heat, you know. So to make it through there, you already feel kind of, you completed the mission, and then you're super relaxed and got a good start in the semi-final and made it to the final. So there I didn't feel any pressure, you know. For sure, for the top guys it's a completely different story, but I didn't feel any pressure at all.
You made it with a set 8.6 and a medium board.
No, big
board. Okay, big board. Sorry. Is this the ideal set for you to be very fast, or you are the same speed with bigger gear or smaller gear?
My background is mostly formula, so basically I was always much quicker on the big gear. But thanks to the fact that I'm now on Loftrails and Patrick, I feel I'm actually quite quick on the medium gear as well. Maybe the small gear as well. We see that in Fuerte, but on the medium I'm actually quite quick as well. 7.8 medium board, and but definitely somehow, you know, all the years spent on that massive 1 meter board, you know, made it. I just feel much more confident on the big board with a bigger sail. I don't know. A lot of guys come from different backgrounds, you know, from smaller stuff, and feel like it's already a formula board that 85 wide, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it doesn't matter that much, but I don't know. I just don't know, man.
You just registered one big sail.
Yeah.
Is this an advantage for you? You don't have to discuss with yourself what kind of size I'm gonna take.
Exactly.
You just have one size. Makes it easier for you, or?
Exactly. I don't know. I figured I plane quite early on the 8.6, and I'm a bit faster, so I didn't even register the 9.5. After I got punished last year in Fuerte, I decided to register a 4.9. So take that as an advantage, you know, to actually be able to survive those Canaries, you know, and on the 8.6 I feel I'm fast, and, you know, in straight line I for sure don't need a bigger sail. Sometimes maybe out of the jibe I struggle a little bit on the 8.6, but on the other hand I'm one of the lightest guys, maybe not lightest, but, you know, not very heavy, so I kind of somehow get around, you know.
Just an hour ago I talked with Wojtek, one of the best sailors in the world for sure, especially on the Formula course, and he said you have enormous potential if you keep on going like you do now. I asked him what's the reason for such a performance suddenly, and he said you train really hard. What does training really hard mean? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, over the winter I spent my winter in Cape Town, and basically in the morning going to the gym, then like early afternoon or midday, whatever, going slalom sailing, and then wave sailing just for fun in the afternoon. And that kind of, I didn't feel I was training so hard, but now I actually feel the difference. You know, both physically. You know, I gained maybe 5 kilos, but so it's not that much, but maybe 30 or 40% of strength in the stuff that I do in the gym. So that's I think it's a lot. And also I don't feel tired from windsurfing itself. You know, I can go through a whole day of competition and be you know, relatively fresh in the evening. So that makes you think straight until the last heat you do. You know, you don't feel tired and stuff. So I think, yeah. And besides that, of course, testing, knowing your stuff inside out. You know, knowing all the fins you have, all the different setups. What, you know, if you put more downhill, what happens? If you put the mass track forward, back, what happens? Which fin is, you know, better in choppy? Which is easier? Which is faster? Which is, you know, knowing all that stuff that I tested inside out helps definitely a lot. And like, you know, if you know your gear, you're much more confident in the event.
One last question: if someone would come to you and say, "Hey, I wanna start slalom windsurfing, but I don't have so much money," what should he buy or what should he organize?
Lofts.
Yeah, but how much gear or which size in the beginning?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I for me, I feel I struggle the most in the stronger winds. So I would say go to Canaries and punish that 5-5 weather all the time. And then if you come to the big stuff, it's easier, you know. But for guys like Finian or Peter Fullwater, I talk to them and they're like, man, I'm so tired of that big stuff, you know, I want to get on those small sails, it's so much easier. So for me it's kind of hard to tell. I think there's no universal kind of like recipe for winning or for starting good, you know. You just got to do everything.
No, but I asked
train
for
hard,
an
you know?
average windsurfer. If he wants to start with slalom windsurfing, what is it enough to get 178 and one board to get
Yeah,
into the sport a little bit?
Depends where you live, you know. The gear we have now has so much range, you know, that on a 7.8 you're able to go from 12 to 30 knots, you know. Especially on the loft I had, it's just unbelievable. I was holding the 7.8 the other day and Patrick was like, "What? You little, you know, you skinny skinny boy, you know." And yeah, I think the gear has over the years it improved so much that those sails have so much range that maybe with one board, one sail, you can cover 99% of conditions on your local lake or local spot, whatever, you know.
So thanks a lot for the great statements. Good luck for the next events.
Thank you.